Welcome to our channel. Over the past 3 days, major developments across the Middle East, the Horn of Africa, and Ethiopia show a rapidly intensifying situation with global consequences. The ongoing tensions involving Iran and regional powers are no longer limited to direct conflict zones. They are now driving economic shocks, worsening food insecurity, and contributing to instability across Africa. What is unfolding is a connected crisis where war, trade disruption, and regional conflicts are feeding into one another. In the Middle East, instability continues to affect global supply chains. Fertilizer prices have surged dramatically, largely due to production slowdowns and export uncertainty in Gulf countries. At the same time, shipping routes near the Strait of Hormuz and the Red Sea remain under pressure, with heightened risks to cargo movement. These disruptions are pushing up fuel and transportation costs worldwide, with particularly severe consequences for import-dependent regions like East Africa. The result is a growing economic strain that is being felt far beyond the Middle East itself. In the Horn of Africa, the situation has become more complex and dangerous, especially with the deepening crisis in Sudan. Over the past 72 hours, fighting between rival military factions has continued, worsening what is already one of the region's most severe humanitarian disasters. Civilians are facing shortages of food, water, and medical supplies, while large numbers of people continue to be displaced internally and across borders. The instability in Sudan is also spilling into neighboring countries, increasing regional tension and placing additional pressure on already fragile systems. At the same time, security concerns are rising at sea. Off the coast of Somalia, piracy has re-emerged as a serious threat, with multiple vessels hijacked in recent days. Armed groups are taking advantage of reduced international naval patrols and are using more advanced technology to carry out attacks. This resurgence is particularly alarming because the nearby shipping lanes are among the busiest in the world, meaning any disruption could have significant global trade implications. The Horn of Africa is also becoming a stage for broader geopolitical competition. External powers, including Saudi Arabia and United Arab Emirates, are increasingly involved in regional affairs, often backing different sides in conflicts such as Sudan. This external involvement is intensifying divisions and raising the risk that local conflicts could escalate into wider regional confrontations. In Ethiopia, these overlapping crises are having a direct impact. Fuel shortages linked to Middle Eastern disruptions are affecting transportation and daily life, while rising costs of goods are putting pressure on households. At the same time, Ethiopia remains on edge due to internal and border tensions, particularly in northern areas. The situation is fragile, and any escalation in neighboring countries like Sudan could further complicate Ethiopia's security and economic stability. Ethiopia's geographic position makes it especially vulnerable. Located near key trade routes and at the center of the Horn of Africa, it is deeply affected by both regional conflicts and global economic shifts. As instability grows in surrounding countries and global supply chains remain uncertain, Ethiopia faces increasing challenges in maintaining stability and growth. Looking at the bigger picture, the past 72 hours make one thing clear: these crises are interconnected. The Middle East conflict is driving economic pressure and supply shortages. The Sudan war is fueling humanitarian and security instability, and the Horn of Africa is facing renewed threats both on land and at sea. Together, these developments are creating a cycle of instability that could intensify in the coming days. The situation remains highly fluid. There is a real risk of further escalation in Sudan, continued economic strain across East Africa, and increasing threats to global trade routes. What happens next will not only shape the region but could also have lasting global consequences. Thank you for watching our news. For reliable, in-depth coverage and the latest global updates, be sure to subscribe to our channel and stay connected with us. Thank you.